Realme's most premium flagship is here. Let's take a look. Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. Today's video is on the Realme GT2 Pro. We're gonna be unboxing this thing, looking at what special features we get on this phone, and also some sample shots and a quick camera tour. Let's go. Realme GT2 Pro. Yes, it is a 5G phone, and that is Naoto Fukasawa's signature. Now, if you guys don't know, Naoto Fukasawa was also behind the Realme Onion Skin phone. And this is not the first time he has collabed with Realme for their design. Realme GT2 Pro 2K Super Reality Display PaperTech Master Design. Now, this is pretty interesting because this phone's back is made out of a new carbon polymer, which means 35% less carbon emissions. And not just that though, even this box supposedly made with less carbon emissions. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 platform, 50 megapixel dual primary camera, and we have it in paper white. This is the 12 gig to 56 gig version. Not just that though, even this box is more sustainable. Here it tells us that this contains soy oil, which is basically better for the environment. At least that's what Realme claims. Now, I had to switch settings in my camera so you could see, but embossed up here it says the future is paper. Also says here that the paper white and green versions of the GT2 series have ISCC certified rear covers crafted from an eco-friendly bio-based material derived from paper pulp. Impressive. Paperwork, SIM tool. I've gotta say I'm liking this white with yellow detail packaging from Realme. Silicone case with Realme branding on the back, super dart charger, USB-C charging cord, and that's it. Now on to the phone. There is an on-display fingerprint scanner on here. Wow, I like that texture, and that basically means no smudges ever. We have the Realme and Naoto Fukasawa branding here, camera bump, power button on the side. At the bottom, speaker grill's USB-C port, and SIM tray. That is a dual SIM slot. Volume rocker on the other side. Now, as you can see, the back is curved, so that means a more comfortable hold. Let's power it up, and in the meantime, a montage. So aside from the obviously understated collab with Naoto Fukasawa, which by the way isn't the first time Realme did that, Naoto Fukasawa was also behind Realme's Onion phone, which I saw way back. They also did the Realme GT Master Edition that sort of looked like luggage, and the Realme Narzo 10, which I also had a video on, so you can check it up here and down below. So aside from that design collaboration and the fact that this is a more eco-friendly phone right down to the packaging, the Realme GT2 Pro features a flagship processor. If you're into gaming and high-intensity tasks on your phone, this thing also has a vapor cooling chamber. But aside from that, pretty cool to me is an antenna array system. Basically, this means that there's Wi-Fi all over the phone, so that should get you better Wi-Fi signal. There's 360 degrees NFC, and then there's what Realme calls ultra-wideband hyper-smart antenna switching system, which is a mouthful, but basically it just means that it switches between like what will give you faster and better data. In terms of camera, you already saw that this features a 50 megapixel main camera with a Sony sensor, but there's also a 50 megapixel wide-angle camera this time around featuring a Samsung sensor, and this wide-angle camera does a fisheye mode. Aside from that, we're also seeing a 40 times macro camera on the back, which sort of works like the Oppo Find X5's macro camera. So basically, this phone allows you to go extra wide and extra zoomed in microscopically. At least for me, these are the highlights of this new Realme flagship, and since this is just an unboxing first look video, I'm not gonna go into deep with it, but let me know if a camera vlog test or a social media test is something you'd like to see. Right, onto the camera tour. Here we go, folks, camera tour time. So let's get to the cameras. You have wide 1x, 3x up until, whoa, 20x, back to 1x. You have Google Lens over here. You have your different retouch, toggle your different filters, and then you have flash settings, HDR settings, AI enhancement settings, size settings, and then more settings. On the right, you have a portrait mode, and you can adjust between an aperture of 16 to 0.95. Up here, you have your timer settings. On the right, 50mm, so you have wide 1x, 2x up until 10x. And then you have flash settings, AI, you have a timer, and then more settings. On the right, more, you have an expert mode, gives you all those camera settings. You can do 2x up until 5x. Can you do wide? No wide on this mode. Wait! You have a wide on this mode, so ultra wide can go 1x up until 2x into 5x. And then you have pano mode for wide shots, a movie mode, which is basically pro mode for video, great for people who are into like shooting cinematic videos on their phone. So that's a wide 1x. Can you zoom? No, that is it. Ooh, you can shoot log. There's also, wait, that is the ultra steady mode, and you can do wide 1x. You have a slow-mo mode, which can do 1x, 2x up until 3x, and can shoot in 720p or 1080p. Time-lapse mode, 1x wide, 2x up until 10x, and then what is this? Ooh, hyperlapse. You can shoot in 4K time-lapse, nice. You have dual view video, which is 1x, 2x, up until 10x. And then here you can switch that around. You also have a beauty retouch mode. Let me rephrase, it's called the retouch mode now. And then the microscope mode. So as you can see, the back did light up. And then here you have 20x to 40x of magnification. You have, whoa, you have different filters on here designed for the micro mode. And then you have your fisheye. So basically this is what that looks like, or you can do like, you see the difference? So this is 150 degrees. And then you have flash, HDR, timer settings up top. You also have different filters at the corner here. You have text scanner, starry mode, which we've seen in previous Realme phones. You can also do starry mode video, 240 minutes, 60 minutes to 240 minutes. And then you have tilt shift and 3D photo. Ooh, what is this? So turns still photos into dynamic images with 3D effects. What? Ooh, swirl. Ooh, that's pretty cool. These are some cool effects, so let me know if you guys want me to do a social media test for this phone. These are the type of fun camera features that I test out in those types of videos, so comment down below. And then on the other side, let's check out video. So this is wide, 1x, 2x up until 10x on video. There's also a portrait mode on video, and you can do retouch. There are different filters as well. There is AI mode. You can also shoot in 4K, whoa, or 8K video. But on 8K, there's no zooming in or out. On 4K, you can do wide, 1x, 2x up until 10x. And then you have street photography. So 24 millimeters, you can do 16 millimeters or 50 millimeters up until 120. And then here you have different filters. What's this? Oh, the focus you can adjust here. You have, oh, you can shoot in RAW, and then the size settings. And then finally, you have night mode. You can do wide, 1x, 2x up until 10x on night mode. You can also do different filters. Again, filters picked out for the night mode. There is timer, size, and more settings. And then there is AI Pro Nightscape. So you can also switch out different settings here. Night mode has a selfie camera, and down here you have the retouch mode. And again, because this is a selfie camera, you have a more detailed like retouch mode, settings, timer, size. You have no selfie mode on street mode. And then on video, you can shoot up until 1080p. There's also a steady mode, and then you can also do portrait video. So as you can see, my background is now blurred. Of course, for the portrait mode, you can toggle between an aperture of 16 or 0.95. And then there are also different live retouch modes on portrait video. Of course, as you can see here, it does downgrade to 720p once you turn on the beauty filters. On the right, a photo mode. Can you zoom in or out? No, you cannot. You have flash settings, HDR settings, timer settings, size settings, and then portrait mode on selfie. Again, you can toggle the blur. There are different retouch and different filters. And then back to 50 millimeters, no selfie, and then more, which we've already checked out. So now it's time for some sample shots.
That was our look at the Realme GT2 Pro. Let me know what you guys think about this phone. Again, if you want a camera vlog test or a social media test, or if you have questions on this device, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's isadoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Until next time!